Let's visit some of the whispers on the streets. A few opinions about the recent Lettergate scam drama.
Hello, JLR. Did you send who? What is somebody saying? Did I send somebody a mom a letter? What are you talking about? No. Nobody sent no mom no letter.
Recently, Unirock threw out the idea that JLR has sent his mother a handwritten letter. Uni also posted in his community page that this letter was full of harassment. He also posted that the creator Queen Bee was mentioned in this letter.
You're good. Sorry, I just got in. I get paid on the 1st from the Army, so I'm really busy around the 1st. So,
well, that's okay. I was just kind of curious, like, what the hell's going on? Why can't I can't find this fucking tag? I don't know if I'm like, where the fuck I'm looking at. I don't know what the hell's going on, man. I feel stupid.
Okay. No, you're fine. Discord is really stupid. So anyway, yeah, I didn't jump on stream because everybody flipped out on me for saying that I should have come to you, like, you know, behind the scenes. That's why I didn't come over to your stream yet. I figured I'd get criticized if I tried. Why don't
yeah, because I mean, 2 days ago, but see, this is the thing, baby. This is what I was saying. So it says, Queen Bee Esquire, just to inform you, JLR brought you up in the letter he sent to my mother, and he and Betty doxed them. The letter is pure harassment, so I wanted to inform you of this, and I'll explain live. If you want me to jump on your panel for a few or talk to you off air, let us know.
I wrote that a little bad. I was, you know, upset. My mother was really fucking upset. You could probably imagine, right?
You know, I don't like calling Uni out because, like, you know, he's that nice to me, you know, and he is. He's very nice, but it's like, and respectful. And he's very respectful of my mother, but at the same time, like, I'd call anyone else out on it, you know, and exactly, it doesn't mean he's wrong. And that's the thing is, with the letter thing, right? Okay, at first it was proof, right? And we know for a fact, right? If say it was like someone else, like Charlotte or LB or anyone or Erin, and they said they got a threatening letter from someone, Uni would be like, prove it, you know. So that kind of got me, and I said that to Uni himself. I was like, I think you jumped the gun without knowing if you could show the letter or not, because he said he couldn't at first, right? So I was like, I think you jumped the gun there. Like, you should have, because you'd call someone out.
The only name I saw.
So there were some that you didn't recognize, but okay, Betty and Molly. Obviously, Molly's gone, but
yeah,
Betty can fuck off. She's JLR's buddy, but the other ones you didn't recognize.
Yeah, no, I don't even know if they're like, I don't even want to be specific to say they were creators. I mean, I'm sure that there's a couple of them that were, but it seemed like channel names.
The only creators that were named was Deg Northport, Betty, and Molly. Queen Bee's name only appears in your own video title. That happened to be mentioned by JLR. There is the impression that you use Queen Bee for your own benefit. She was clearly not mentioned in this letter in the malicious way you wanted her, and everyone else to believe.
But you're mentioned alongside of Molly and Betty and like a bunch of other creators. No, I'm not going to try to name them until I have the letter in my hands.
3 creators were mentioned, no more, no less.
You know, I don't, you know, maybe I should have. You could make a point to that, sure. But, you know, I was kind of panicky and more concerned with, like, again, look at the amount of criticism that's come out of this whole situation. I really didn't think it'd be like that because, again, we're talking about me and my mom being like doxxed like hell, and you typically don't see people that are doxxed like hell. So
I haven't even seen your mom at all. I haven't seen anything about your mom. I haven't seen anything about you. I haven't seen anything about your kids. Nothing.
Oh,
no, people just thought it was weird that you didn't. That you tagged her in public and you didn't contact her. People just
no, I haven't seen anything about my kids. I haven't seen anything about my kids. I didn't. No, I said my mom got doxxed. She got doxxed with the letter. Like, the letter is her being doxxed. Yeah. He had to dox her address, dox all the information he could about her in order to mail her and threaten her in the way he did. Yeah, like.
Did you forget what doxing is? Sending a letter is not doxing. It's simply sending a letter in the mail, like old times.
We're both doxed by JLR is what I'm saying. And you guys are mentioned in the most the whole letter is basically like childish babble, but you guys are mentioned in a very like weird way. And
so let's see how the Unifam is taking him being outed, pertaining to this letter real quick. If you don't know anything about the letter, UniRocket claimed that a letter was sent to him by JLR, which is Jonathan Lee Riches. He also runs JLR Investigates. It's a channel over on YouTube that pretty much he hunts for missing kids, etc. And UniRocket claimed that he had got a letter. Now he's claiming that there's a second letter, and pretty much that him and other creators have been threatened in this letter and that it's a bunch of crap and blah, blah. Well, he got outed because Erin put a request in. She emailed JLR for this letter and received it, and so on. So let's go on and read some of the community on Unifam's side, Uni's side. But first I want to read Queen Bee's post. So she says, has been solved. EKC People Suck reached out to JLR and he told her the only thing he sent to UniRock Live, UniRock TV was a cease and desist. So UniRock was served with a cease and desist from JLR and it didn't have anything to do with me. I was mentioned in the C&D because Uni did a stream of them doxing me. No handwritten letter, no threats to his mother, to me, or my family.
Yeah, I am. I'm confused though because yesterday I watched his live stream yesterday.
Because I didn't get a chance to. I'm sorry.
And he did say
Hey,
yesterday that he got the letter. So why did he just say
I
he
did,
doesn't
did
have
I?
the letter yet?
no, I didn't say that I got the letter. I don't know if
You
you need to go
absolutely
rewatch
do,
it.
Uni. I will go pull the timestamp right
Go
now.
pull the timestamp and listen to it. Yeah, we'll
Okay,
listen
I'll
to the
be
whole
right
thing
back,
in
Queen,
context.
and I'll send you
Okay,
the
see you
timestamp.
then. Okay, great. Let me talk to Queen for a second, and then we can handle that. No, I don't have the letter, so I don't know if she's talking about like maybe she saw a clip out of context, but I didn't say I had it. I'm not lying about the letter. I don't know if that's Nunya's point. Oh, he's lying about the letter, so I'm gonna go through everything he said about it and get him on it. But no, maybe I misspoke, but I didn't. I don't believe I did. So anyway, hold on. Oh, Julie wants to speak. Okay, well, Julie, I'll let you speak. That's fine. Oh, hold on. Let me pull it back up. Just give me a minute to let me finish here. I'll go ahead and add you to speak now, but just let me talk for a second, if you will, because I want to kind of go through the last few days, and then we can talk. Because I haven't got to talk to you in Discord for what's that?
Okay, you didn't. I thought you. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you said you went over and I thought you said you went over and got
I
the
said
letter.
I read the letter. I read the letter. I went and read the letter at my mother's. She's taking it to file a police report. She was supposed to do it yesterday.
Why wouldn't you take the letter with you? Why is your mom the one to file a police report? You mentioned you don't speak to your mom often, but you left the letter at her house, and she is the one to contact law enforcement for you.
So I'm about to find out what's going on with that here in a minute. But when she's done, I'm taking it to my attorney, and then I'll give it to the whole internet. The weird is, I'm trying to go by.
I don't care about giving it to the whole internet. I was just kind of concerned about my.
Yeah, if you want it, if you need it for personal reasons or something, like I guess if you want to talk to me, like again.
Well, I mean, does it have my personal information in it or what? I mean,
no,
you read
no. It mentioned your channel name next to Betty Molly. Exactly what I said Friday.
Queen Bee's channel name is not mentioned beside Betty or Molly's name.
That's the only time you're mentioned next to. Like I was trying to explain that, but okay. Friday,
yeah,
my mom calls
I guess
me.
maybe I was confused because I mean, if there's any kind of like personal information or anything like that,
No,
I mean,
I believe it.
Fuck, I got kids too. You know what I mean? I need to know if there's handwritten fucking letters and shit. I mean, I just don't want to.
Well, how do you think I feel? I'm.
But if she was just named without any personal information and stuff, right? Why did you find the need to tag her in public? Like, I got to talk to you behind the scenes. It's important.
That's what everybody told me to do. We finished with Queen really quick. So Friday we get the letter, right? Right. So my mom calls. She tells me about it, and I go into Discord. I'm like, okay, what do? I didn't think that I needed to even do more than just.
You were just like, shit, I got this fucking letter. What the fuck do you think I can do?
Okay, so when I'm in Discord, my judgment was because now I'm just thinking about this all logically. Like I have no clue how to handle this shit. So, okay, so I get the letter, and the reason that I didn't pursue you is because I didn't think it was necessary with you being named in this weird way where it's almost like he's naming creators that are involved in talking about him. He's got, because I think you've talked about him, is why I assume that. So we've got Betty, we got Molly, we got you, and then we got me. I believe he named both of my channels, but again, I'd have to look at it again.
Again, Queen was not mentioned along with Betty, Molly, or you. If you were telling the truth, and if you read the letter like you said, this is clearly a lie, and you would be aware it is a lie while telling it.
And a bunch of other creators.
A bunch of other creators is very false. No other creators were named.
So that's just a like section of this 2.5 page or 2-page letter. The community sat and tried to, you know, make some content. The views ticked down and ticked down. And then all of a sudden now, after I get attacked over absolute bullshit, if you recall. Well, let me say this first. One more thing. Did any of these channels that are so busy calling me out for being doxxed, did they bother to call out nonsense for lying on me and literally admitting to putting out false information about LB's letter on purpose to trick the community?
And that is what is called deflection.
Anybody get mad at her for that? Because I didn't see a single video. But go ahead, Julie.
Union, it's because they were misled. Like, a lot of people were misled. That's what you're not getting, and you're going to double down in it, and you're going to look.
No, I'm not going to double down. In my opinion, before we move forward with things, is for some reason this has become a huge talking point. This letter again. So we need to handle whether it's a dox or not. That's one of the main things.
But I think people view it more as a lie, like, even if you didn't maliciously.
What is a lie? Just so I know.
It was originally handwritten, threatening to you and your family when it was illegal, threatening a cease and desist.
That didn't happen, Jolie. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. That he hand wrote, put into an envelope, and mailed to my mother's home address. Okay.